Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Just yesterday, I saw a video, a short. The guy didn't talk, but he took this and then he had to painstakingly, if you hold down your Alt key, you can delete these lines. And he painstakingly did this to get all this and then have to do the double line to get this. And I started thinking, I've done a video on this probably before, but to do this right here, all you have to do is take a polygon, set on six-sided, hold down the control button so it's perfect and hit P, and then go ahead and take a 2-point line and go from that corner to that corner, and that corner to that corner, and that corner to that corner, and then actually just delete every other one, to get that cube shape. That's how easy it is. Then if you'll take your polygon and Control D, holding down the Shift key with your two-sided arrow, you can make it smaller and then take away these lines and just do the opposite. Take your 2-point line and go from the center outwardly, the center outwardly, and the center outwardly. And now you have a cube and a cube. And I did one. It's pretty cool. And since we're working the center of the page, I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool, set on that turquoise, and I'm just going to fill in one. And then I'm going to take the interactive fill tool and swipe up toward the center, but I'm going to put a darkness in there. It's a little bit too much, so I'm going to go like that. And then all you have to do is Control D, Alternate C, or have it rotate from the center and rotate it 120 degrees. And now you have all four of those. And then just take this one with your Smart Fill tool and then take your, let's use a blue. Well, best thing to do after you do that is just go over here and make it blue. And then let's take the interactive fill tool. Instead of going inwardly, we're going to go outwardly. And I don't know if this would be the best combination, but then all you have to do is Control D, Alternate C, and rotate it 120 degrees and 120 degrees. And you have that. I don't really have enough darkness. I'm going to back up, get the interactive fill tool again, and put this darkness a little bit more. Control D, Alternate C, rotate it 120 degrees, Control D, and you have that. Then, if you like, take your pick tool and select it all and right-click an outline so you have this box effect. You can always change the width of that line. And then group it together, Control G, and let's make it 4 inches across. Whoop, I had my ratio unlocked. Lock your ratio, make it 4 inches. Then I've got my nudge factor set on 4 inches. I'm just going to hit Control D and move it over. And then go ahead and group that, Control G, Control D. Take one of the high points. Whoop, I clicked it twice. Get one of the high points and just move it down there. And then instead of Control D, because it'll keep going downwardly, so group that, Control G, Control D. And I know there's a mathematical, but if you have Snap to on, so a lot of times I'll get back off of it and snap to it. Once you've got it in place, then you can Control D and Control D again. I think that was actually better than my first one. So it looks like a cube and a cube. And this is going inwardly and this one's coming outwardly. Anyway, a lot quicker than this, because you still have to do everything I did to make the color, but I just thought I'd show that off. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.